Well, welcome to our recognition program today. I'm Dr. Bowman. I'm the Vice President of Student Development at the school. And we're here today celebrating our Dean's List and Part-Time Honor Roll, the students who successfully earned their top grades during the fall 2011 term. So if you're on the Dean's List or the Part-Time Honor Roll, would you stand for just a moment? We want to give you a round of applause. To our families, friends, and classmates, and our HU professors and staff, thank you for coming out also to attend this program in order to celebrate these students who understand our educational process and have risen to the top levels of academic success. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that great American poet, Maya Angelou. She once said, "All great achievements require time." For over 2 decades, we at Hodges University have been recognizing our students who have put out the time, and I should also say the words effort, commitment, dedication, to achieving as many A's as possible. Students sometimes use visualization. They imagine themselves walking across that graduation stage with that great gold banner showing their honors. Other students keep a list of their goals and then assignment by assignment build right up that ladder to the top of the grades. Striving strictly for perfection sometimes can be a trap, but concentrating on doing the best job possible day by day, term by term, really leads to these highest honors. I'm sure you will agree that it does take that day by day effort to achieve the awards that you're receiving. I always like this program because it inspires me. When I look at our Dean's List and our honor rolls, I can immediately see who are our future alumni leaders. Who are the students who take their academic success seriously and apply it to their careers and their professional development? Who are the scholars who then serve as role models to their children, to their families, and to their friends? And who will be the graduates who have the capacity to lead our communities and even our great nation? Albert Schweitzer, the very important Nobel Peace Prize winner and philosopher, said this: "Do something wonderful, people may imitate it." Our hope today is that every student at Hodges University will catch up with you academically. We'd like to see them all on the Dean's List and the honor rolls. Don't hesitate to lend a helping hand to these students. Maybe you can mentor, maybe you can be a tutor guide. You're the top and the best that we have academically, and we appreciate that. Keep in mind that finish line is kind of in your head, and it's great to be the first to cross, but that every runner is important. And we want to congratulate you all today for achieving this award. So one more time, let's give our honor students a great round of applause. This has been a really great day for us at Hodges University, and I bet that you've been seeing a lot about your school in the papers and on the TV. Today, this morning, we did a ribbon cutting for this new student union. Our president was here, our namesakes were here for Hodges, and the mayor and different dignitaries were here. And so be sure to watch the news today. You may see about us. And this room was completely packed with students and with our guests. It was very exciting. You've also maybe seen in the paper an announcement from our president saying that he was announcing his retirement from Hodges University. President Terry McMahon has been with us for quite a number of years, from our very early days to where we are today, having us grow to this point. And the big question that has been brought to all of us, to the students, to the trustees, to the faculty and staff, who will be the next president? Who will lead our institution? Well, if you've read the news, then you know that we've chosen a very worthy and great leader for our future, and that is Dr. Jeanette Brock. Dr. Jeanette Brock is with us today. She's been with our in higher education. For over 30 years, 15 of those years at least at our school, and we're very excited that you will continue our traditions of Hodges University. So let me introduce again Dr. Jeanette Brock, our future president.
I was very honored to be asked by the Board of Trustees to be the next president of Hodges University. As Ron says, I've been here for over 17 years in my capacity as the Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, and I know this institution well. I want to see it succeed in the future. So I'm very proud to take this position. I'm still the Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs until June 30th, 2013, but I look forward to this new challenge, and I want to do the very best for the students because I'm so proud of what you've done. So thank you so much for this honor. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Mike Nelson. He's the Dean of the Fisher School of Technology.
Thank you. Like everybody else, I want to congratulate Dr. Brock, but also want to point out that our gain is our loss. Dr. Brock has been my boss. All the academic deans work directly for her, so when she moves up to the presidency, we're going to have to break in a new boss here. But let's get back to the matters at hand for this evening. It's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening as we congratulate our honorees. And it's also nice to be able to share a few thoughts with you. We are here to honor our students, but I wanted to talk just a little bit about the teaching side of things. Let me begin by saying that I really enjoy teaching. There are many reasons for this, but one of the reasons is simply that I have so much fun working with my students. I also learn a lot myself, and those of you who have helped others along the way know that if you can explain something to someone else, then you have learned it that much better yourself. But what I like the most about teaching is seeing that light bulb come on when the students get their head around that thing, that idea, that concept, whatever it is that we're working on. And the only thing that comes close to that is when I see my students sharing my excitement in the things that we are studying. Now, I hate to sound like I'm bragging, but I can honestly say that I'm also very good at teaching. By that, I don't just mean that I'm good at preparing and delivering lectures, creating and grading projects, and all of those things that professors do. It's nice to get good classroom evaluations, but that's not what I'm talking about either. What lets me know that I'm doing a good job is really quite simple. It's when I see that light bulb come on and I see that excitement building in the students. Well, let's switch gears here a little bit and talk about career advice. In my roles as professor, advisor, and dean, I often get to offer up my advice in this area. You might be surprised to find that I don't go to growth projections for various fields, and I don't go to typical salaries for various fields. All of that is important, but my career advice is really quite simple. Find something that you're good at and something that you enjoy doing. If you're not good at it, then it's a hobby, not a career. And if you don't enjoy what you're doing, well, let's just say that you've got a lot of days ahead where you're going to dread getting up and going to work. Now, I don't know if you would call it success on my part or just dumb luck that I got into computers and then teaching, but I can only hope that you find something that you are good at and something that you enjoy as much as I do teaching here at Hodges. I think it's safe to say that all of our honorees have found something that they are good at. More than that, most are taking classes in several areas, which means they're also good at all those supporting subjects that you need in order to be successful. I also hope that each and every one of you enjoy what you are learning about. If you are, then I'm pretty sure that you are on your way to an enriching, rewarding, and enjoyable career. Let me bring my part of the program to a close by saying thank you for your time and thank you for letting me share a few thoughts with you. And once again, congratulations to all of our honorees. Thank you, and with that, I'll turn things over to Dr. Marcia Brooks.
Envelopes. Lots of envelopes, lots of Dean's List students. Did everyone, before we get started with the ceremony part of the event, did everyone check in? Did we get you checked in with Jeff and Judy over here? Okay, doesn't look like anybody needs to get out then. Okay, well, we are here to celebrate your achievements and accomplishments, and I know that this is a little challenging. We wanted to introduce you to our room, so Please make way for people who need to come forward and come receive these awards. So we'll start with Evangeline Ademic. Mel Aristogata. Ana E. Barbosa. Katharina Bones Carroll. Glenn Bonnet. Donna Brock. Lauren Brown. Tamara Brown. Joel Canova. Hilda Garazosa. We got them all around us here. Brandon Dennis. Donovan Dungan. Michael Larry Eaker. I will take this opportunity. I was going to do it at the end, but in the middle. Once a month, you know, we have a student that is chosen as Student of the Month, and so Michael happens to be the March Student of the Month. So, I'd like to recognize that here today. Nelson Fernandez. Luisara Fox. Lindsay Gabe. Justine Grant. Tia Hannah. Diana Hernandez. Jacqueline Jordan. Michael Klein. And each year there are Students of the Year from each academic program, and Mike happens to be our Student of the Year for this year. John Kurtoglu. And new children. Yeah. Carlene Lawrence. James Levoy. Denise Lunsford. Elizabeth Martin. Shauna McTeer. Allison Meinholz. Jeffrey Mell. Candace Mosley. Barbara Novak. Nathan Pettit. Ronald Powell. Rachel Roberts. Jennifer Rodriguez. Tammy Rose. Front version have a back version? Yeah, on the back. Luzmila Slalenga. Veronica Smith. Denise Lee Tavares. Victoria Tambolini. Felix Tapias. Heather Warnick. John White. Dawn Wilson. Kenneth Worthy. And did we call all students who are on the dean's list and part-time honor roll? We didn't miss anybody, right? You don't want to miss anybody. Okay. Well, thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Brock. Thank you, Dr. Bowman. And thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I know that we will get you out in time so that you can get to class, those of you who have 6 o'clock class. But before you leave, how many of you, was this the last time that you might be on the dean's list, that the fall term was your last term with us? A few of you, just stand up. You are graduating. Accomplishments. I hope you realize that we here at Hodges are as proud of you as you are of yourselves. This means as much to all of us that work here to see this recognition that you have earned. We know that it means a lot of dedication, and we are proud to be able to be the support to help see this happen for you. So congratulations. Do come back and enjoy the student union on a regular basis. My office is located just behind this reception desk, so those of you who haven't found me, that's where I am. And look forward to many more recognition events. Enjoy some more food and refreshments, and then please make sure 6 o'clock to class.